Now, XXXTentacion's estate is currently in shambles, and it makes me sad to even say that. The 18th of June is around the corner, and honestly, man, this is probably the last thing I thought would ever be going on almost 3 years after X's passing. So, yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, a lot of drama is currently unfortunately unfolding within XXXTentacion's family. The kind of drama that goes beyond just gossip. We're talking actual lawsuits being filed against one another, which again, it makes me very sad to even say that out loud, because this is not only the last thing I want, you want, but I think it's safe to say that this is the last thing X would have ever wanted. XXXTentacion's half-brother sues rapper's mother for $11 million after claiming she stole from X's estate. This is a report that came out almost a year ago on June 19th, 2020. XXXTentacion's half-brother, Corey Pack, his mother filed a lawsuit on his behalf, and the lawsuit was filed against X's mother, Cleo. The lawsuit was claiming that money was being stolen from X's estate, and the person who was being accused of stealing the money was X's mother. According to court documents obtained by XXL on Friday, June 19, which were filed in Broward County Court on June 11, Jody Cabney, the mother of X's half-brother, Corey Pack, has filed a lawsuit against the rapper's mother, Cleo, on Pack's behalf. She accuses Bernard, that's Cleo, of transferring $11 million in assets to herself that were designated to him. In the court filing, a demand letter sent to Bernard's legal representative details that $11.5 million was unlawfully taken from Pack. Per the documents, following XXXTentacion's untimely passing on June 18, 2018, he left behind in excess of $50 million, which was to be handled by his mother through a trust. The trust designates 50% ownership to X's company, Bad Vibes Forever, which Bernard oversees. The document also notes that 25% of the trust goes to X's brother Aiden, while the other 25% goes to Pack. Now, like I said, this lawsuit was filed back in 2020, and recently another one was filed by Corey Pack against X's mother again. XXXTentacion's brother sues rapper's mother again, claiming she's hiding X's estate money in fake companies. So, like the report clarified, according to actual documents, X's half-brother, Corey, is entitled to 25% of XXXTentacion's assets. And the source of these lawsuits is the fact that allegedly that $11 million that should have gone to Corey hasn't gone to Corey. And that's where the lawsuit being filed against X's mother comes in, because it's obviously being claimed that X's mother transferred that money to herself instead of giving it to Corey. According to legal documents, XXXTentacion left behind more than $50 million following his tragic death on June 18, 2018. The funds were to be handled by X's mother through a trust. 50% was designated to X's company, Bad Vibes Forever, LLC, which Bernard controls as well. Pretty much, they just said the same thing on, this other article. So everything that we're covering right now is on actual legal documents, which means this is what X wanted. It looks like he got his paperwork straight before his untimely passing, which a lot of ultra successful people, like X was, do, just in case something happens to them. Everything that's under their name has its designated place. It makes it easier for the family to handle the assets of their deceased loved one in case something would have happened, which it unfortunately did to X. And even more unfortunate, we now have a situation where lawsuits are being filed left and right within X's family. I think it's safe to say that X would have not wanted this. I mean, who would ever want something like this happening, where your family is essentially fighting over the money you left behind? I think that's a big fear anyone who's making big bucks deep down has. The point of X getting his paperwork straight before his exit was just for something like this to never happen. Seeing his family going against each other would have probably killed him, man. I mean, shit, that's what it would have done to me. I want to clarify that there's a lot of things we have no clue of. These lawsuits being filed technically don't mean much. It doesn't mean that Cleo is a thief. It doesn't make her evil. It doesn't make her money hungry. I'm bringing that up because that's a perspective most X fans have of her. So I'm gonna refrain from speaking on that since I don't know Cleo. I can't speak on that, but I will say this. I don't think Cleo has really done a good job at presenting herself as a responsible estate owner, for lack of better words. Looking from the outside in, she kind of looks like she's a little bit all over the place, not really making the best moves. Now that's my opinion on what I see from the outside as far as the administration side of XXXTentacion's estate. With that being said, let me clarify this. I have no right to speak on the relationship she had with her son, Jose, because I don't know the ins and outs of it. Simple. Someone asked me one time, how come you've never mentioned X's mother, Cleo, in any of these videos you've made? By the way, just for the record, I have never mentioned her until now. That's the reason though. It's a family matter, man. That's what it is. That aside, all this chaos going on in the XXXTentacion estate makes my head hurt, man. Since we don't really know a fraction of what's really going on, and there's probably a million more pieces pieces to the puzzle, hey, maybe this all makes sense somehow. I don't know. What can I say? I'm not sure. What I can say though is this is probably gonna keep on spiraling into something else. It doesn't end with these two lawsuits. More lawsuits will probably be coming in. X's family is unfortunately gonna become very divided, which is unfortunate, man. The passing of a loved one should make the family come together, not sue each other. And again, we don't even know the half of it, so maybe this is the best outcome. I don't know. What I do know though is the fact that XXXTentacion's estate is in shambles. It makes me sad to even say that. But yeah, trouble in the household, I guess. I wish we had other things to talk about regarding X-Men. We're coming up on the 3rd anniversary of his passing, and like I said at the beginning of this video, this is most definitely the last thing I thought would be in the conversation years into his death. There's a lot of money on the table here though, and I can't relate to what it's like sitting on that, which is why I don't blame Cleo. She does have a lot on her plate as far as responsibility, although she could do better, that's for sure. And I can't blame X's half-brother because he is entitled to 25%. That is what X wanted. Let's honor that. Family matters can be very complicated. It's still very unfortunate that it's come to this though, for sure. Any thoughts on this entire topic though? I bet you'll have a couple things to say. Definitely let me know in the comment section below. So about this.